Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight it's time to bring back the wheel. You guys know I love the wheel. You guys love the wheel. It makes for some easy content as long as things go to plan. Again, if you guys are unfamiliar with the rules of the wheel, I spin the wheel, it gives me a ship. Every ship from tier 5 up that I own is on the wheel. We have removed some of the ships that we've already done. Every time we spin the wheel and get a ship, that ship gets taken off the wheel. I go into World of Warships Legends, show you guys the build that I will be using, and then run a live commentary, live reaction of the ship until we get a fun match that I think you guys will enjoy. Sometimes it's the very first match. You guys get to see everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, easy content for you guys to enjoy. So, without further ado, it's time to spin that wheel. All right, what do you got for me this time, wheel? Oh, okay. I swear that is not what it said. The Munchen! Who would have seen that coming? I didn't see that one coming. All right, well, the wheel has spoken. Let's remove the Munchen. And let's get this party started, shall we? All right, here we are on World of Warships Legends. Yeah, you didn't even see that coming. I already got you beat. I believe the Munchen would be Tier 6 cruiser, right? It is a Tier 6 cruiser. Man, it's been a while since I've been here, and I still remember. Look at this thing. Now, I don't think I've ever had an issue playing this ship. It's German light cruiser. Nothing wrong with it, I don't think. We're just going to run standard Karl von Muller build. Nothing too crazy. We've got Isoroku Yamamoto and Nikolai von Essen. So focus on a little bit more AP if we can. But obviously, it's a German light cruiser. If it gets a chance, you can burn the crap out of anything. Doesn't really matter. Aiming systems, obvious. Steering gears, you could swap for propulsion mod if you want. Concealment system, obviously. Let's put our flag on real quick. You guys know the deal. In terms of overall specs, you got your 150mm guns. You get 8 of them. They are going to be reloading in 5 seconds, which is kind of crazy for a Tier 6. And then, of course, the big one, we've got a 6.6 second rudder shift, and that's with steering gears on. So that's why I went with steering gears instead of propulsion mod. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. Let's get this party started. Come on, game. We know that you can give me a game. It's Tier 6, for God's sake. Surely there's somebody playing a Tier 5 to Tier 8. Right? Well, Tier 5 to Tier 7. There we go. Hope everybody had a great weekend, by the way. All right, one Akatsuki, implaceable against us. 2 fucking Atlanticos and a Massachusetts in a division. Whoo! On a tiny map. Ah, that's rough. I ain't gonna lie. That is rough. I'm gonna try to burn the ever living out of things, but good God, man. Not only is it a carrier game, but 2 Atlanticos and a Massachusetts together. They also have a Gneisenau, a Bismarck. Their entire battleship fleet is nothing but brawling battleships. That is terrifying. But also could be absolutely glorious for those of us who like to burn the out of things. Because you know they're going to push. Right? You know they're going to push. Which means kiting is going to be a very real thing. Let's just hope that we get a little bit of support from our battleships and they actually do battleship things so that we can actually see what we're doing and can burn the shit out of things utilizing this island that's right in front of us. We'll see. I won't hold my breath. Now, the Atlantico division should spawn mid. We'll see which direction they end up coming. Our Bismarck isn't moving. Our Flounder is. Man, there's a lot of brawling battleships out this morning. Good lord. And they are all headed our way. You can see that triple division short spotted right in the middle of the map. They are coming this direction. This is terrifying. Especially without spotting. Like, we're going to be cooked. Okay, the good news is, out of everything, our destroyer is coming this direction. So that at least gives us a chance. That at least gives us a chance. Okay, their destroyer is here too. Which is... Fiji just immediately smokes up. Our Skane is just immediately firing his guns. Okay, we didn't hit anything in our first 2 shots. Not unsurprisingly. Flounder's already being shot at. What is our range, man? I feel like our range is terrible. 16 kilometers? Oh my god, how's our range so bad? Oh look, the Bismarck woke up. How cute. Dude, if this Skane only has 3 health bars too. So that means if he does get spotted, he just cooked. Kotsky's there, which is not ideal because that means he's in a perfect place to potentially counter us. Shooting at him with these floaty shells is like gonna be impossible. Our destroyer's now getting himself shot. Like, I want to be able to help, but I can't do anything because nobody is within range. At least the people that are within range aren't spotting. You see what I'm saying? Like, I need spotting. I don't get spotting. This is why I don't play light cruisers, man. Because I want to be able to do things. I can't shoot at anything because nothing is lit up on the entire goddamn map. We got half the enemy team sitting right in front of us and no spotting. It's infuriating. We are 4 minutes into this match. I've gotten 1 salvo that has hit an enemy ship. With a 5-second reload. And of course their destroyer gets us spotted. Because the destroyer is all the way out on the border of the goddamn map. As soon as that destroyer dies, I'll be a happy person, that's for sure. But of course the destroyer's still alive, still spotting. I'm shocked that none of these guys have shot at me. And of course our Bismarck is already damn near dead. Apparently pulling up and going full broadside in front of all these battleships and just tanking is a bad idea. Okay, their Akatsuki's dead. That's huge for us. Even though I'm still fucking spotted. Because now the smoke screen disappears and the Massachusetts on the flank is the one spotting me. Alright, now we cook. Right? We use the island here, we cook. We've gotten 1 fire so far. And the battleship just put it out. Our lack of range is going to be our problem. Alright, we're going to not fire the guns for the moment. We're gonna get mobile. Still only one fire so far. And they hit me with like 3 shells and took half my health. Great. Fantastic. I'm on fires. Okay. Down goes another one. Now remember, any of these Atlanticos that are, like, brawling builds with their secondaries, these guys have no fight fire with fire. So you can burn them down, and that is your best bet, usually. Is to just burn them until they cannot fight back. But we've had, like, the worst RNG for fires I've ever seen out of a light cruiser. Must be nice. If that's me in the battleship, this cruiser would have scored about 7 fires by now. This is using the enemy's aggressiveness against them. It may have taken a while to let them get into their position to push, but once they push, they're screwed. Still gotten just 3 whole fires. 3 whole fires. 150 hits. All right, Mr. Bismarck. You want to play a little German on German violence? Come down. If I could ever get a fire, it'd be nice. Just saying, game. If I could ever get a fire, it'd be real great. Good old German 6-kilometer torpedoes, I'm assuming. Where are my fires? Thank you! That was not good for me. Assuming that was Mr. Atlantico that we tried to burn earlier. Like, god dang, man, where are the fucking fires? Don't make me fucking load AP on this motherfucker. Dude, I am embarrassing this Bismarck right now. This is sadness. Like, imagine running from a tier 6 cruiser in a Bismarck. Like, that's how bad you are. Dude is legit running from a tier 6 cruiser in a Bismarck. And I cannot believe the worst RNG on the planet that we've gotten. Okay, Atlantico has decided he wants to show up finally. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of him. Somehow I don't get the kill for that, huh? And then, of course, the Bismarck. Fuck off, man. Dude, how is it that I can get 200 plus hits and only get 5 fires? Please, somebody explain that. 200 fucking hits, and I get 5 fires. Now, surely my team just wins from here, right? Like, oh my god, King George is firing HE at a fucking cruiser. That's par for the course, I guess.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
5 fires, a light cruiser, firing HE most of the game. I get 5 fires. That is the worst RNG you will ever see out of anybody ever playing light cruiser. And you guys wonder why I don't play like light cruisers that rely on fires. This is exactly why. Like, I know that we technically had this not built properly. When we go to the next match, we'll probably change our build up so we get a little bit more range out of this thing. But, dude, like, we had so many shots on target. And we got 5 fires. 66k is all we got out of this entire match. And again, I don't know why this guy didn't just, like, yeet this Fiji. He's piddle farting around. Our team is playing to lose, it seems. That Fiji was flat broadside to him, and he never hit him with AP. Which is crazy. Wait. This looks like AP. He shoots AP at the battleship, but not the cruiser. Interesting. Interesting. So, Tier 7 battleship built for tanking damage shoots AP while the guy's bow tanking. Broadside fucking cruiser, HE. Yeah, that checks out. Albemarle versus the Harbin. I mean, Albemarle should win that. It's a heavy cruiser. I mean, this carrier should be having a goddamn field day with this Bismarck. Let alone the cruisers. Like, it's a goddamn Enterprise. Enterprise is kind of playing around, getting ready to get fucking melted because he's just sitting here waiting to die. What are you doing, dude? You see them coming. Why put yourself in a position where you're literally broadside to both of the enemy ships that are pushing you? You could have been a long ways away by now. This is why I can't stand. We're gonna lose this match, by the way. We're losing on points, and our team is too stupid to win this match. Unreal. And King George goes back away from the enemy, so he can't even shoot him. Requesting assistance. How about next time, get your fucking ass out of the way so that you don't get spotted by them. Gotta love it, man. Fantastic teams. As usual. Like, we had the worst RNG on the planet. If we had better fire RNG, we win this match. 100%. Like, I've never seen a light cruiser get that few of fires in that many hits. Look at this. I get worst on the team, right? I did nothing. Unbelievable. Alright, let's change our build up a little bit. Let's get us some fucking range. Instead of Von Essen, we're going to go with Kuznetsov. Get us some range. We've already got beyond range. I mean, what is our fire chance? 3? Like, what is our actual fire chance? 11%. Bullshit. There ain't no way it's 11%. Not a chance. Not a chance is that 11%. And it is, in fact, 6-kilometer torpedoes, as expected. Brother. Alright, well, we've got an 11% chance to set fires. We now can reach out to 17.1, which is still not enough. Like, I feel like for a light cruiser, this thing just does not have enough range, especially dealing with, like, tier 7s. Maybe we slap an epic... Oh my god, we're out of boosters, man. We're out of boosters. Maybe if I open up some crates. Don't we have crates? Give me all the crates. Any boosters? A couple. Problem is, this game gives you a bunch of shit that nobody cares about. Like, when you get crates and stuff, the game will give you everything except for things that you care about. Alright, let's try this again. Only this time with less suck. Hopefully we get a better lobby that's gonna give us a chance to actually burn some shit. And hopefully we get some fires. Because getting 5 fires in 200 and, what was it, 220, 250 hits, whatever it was, is crazy. That's a fire every 50 shells. That's absurd. Like I said, if it was me in those battleships, this fucking cruiser would have set 800 fires. With 200 hits. Again, tiny-ass map. We're top tier this time. But if we don't get any spotting, we're kind of fucked. California, New Mexico, Colorado, all terrifying for me. It's a lot of guns to point at me. The rest of it, not really a huge issue. Ngokase, Tennessee. Alright. Well, I'm gonna head off towards the right side initially. This guy's completely naked. That does not bode well. This guy's got a camo, but he's already turning away from us, I think. Yep. And both my teammates are running away. Bodes well for us, don't it? We're gonna have to spot our own stuff and fight our side solo while my team runs away. God, you gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. We do have a destroyer coming this direction, so maybe if we're patient, we'll get a little bit of support, but I ain't holding my breath. Okay, cruiser's coming back, so hopefully he'll spot. He's probably going to get dev struck. I'm going to try to be in a good position. Okay, I get spotted, so somebody's in the gap to the left. World's fastest AOBA, question mark? And the destroyer decides to double back and hide behind the island, so we're not going to have any spotting there either. Okay, a mono. Like, so far all I've seen is a couple of cruisers, which I'm not real scared about. I just don't have any spotting, man. I need spotting. This is why I don't play light cruisers, man. This is exactly why I don't play light cruisers. Now, if I push forward and I get caught by a bunch of battleships, this is going to be a problem. But I have to be aggressive here. Like, so far, all I've seen is 2 cruisers, right? Apparently, I just missed. There's a fucking battleship right there. Completely unspotted all this time. As soon as I start to think about moving forward.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer zerstört. Das ist ein guter Anfang.
That one's dead.
Torpedos achterhaus.
Somebody else is back there that hit me for 1200 with overpins that tells me it's a fucking battleship, right? But without any fucking spotting,
Brauche Aufklärung.
there's a destroyer in our fucking cap, too. Alright.
Nice work. Roger.
Our jackass fucking destroyer is sitting right next to the fucking destroyer in a smokescreen.
Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
Get back.
Oh, it's the fucking Colorado. Fantastic. Of course, he hits me with one shell, gets a fucking Citadel. Because I have no spotting! Hey, you dumb fuck! Do your job! Either kill the fucking destroyer, or spot for your team! Stop sitting behind fucking islands and doing nothing! Just like this fucking idiot back here in his battleship, who has now come back and still doing nothing!
Fire on the enemy warship.
Nobody wants to do anything in this fucking game. They just want to sit around with their thumb up their ass, and then I gotta try to fucking kill everything with my fucking light cruiser.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt. Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken.
Ich brauche Aufklärung. Designated target.
I'm still spotted. By the way. The fucking battleship is sitting right there, in range, but he's not firing his guns, so I can't see him. And our destroyers are too stupid to be able to do their job. My battleships aren't going to fucking do anything. That's pretty clear so far. They're just going to sit around with their thumb up their ass, too. Like, you'd think you'd help the person that's actively trying to win you the fucking game. But look at my stupid-ass team. Like, this is what drives me fucking crazy. All of these jackasses have done nothing. They're sailing around with their thumb up their ass with no fucking rhyme or reason to what they're doing. And then they wonder why they lose all the fucking time.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff
And clearly there's another fucking destroyer here who's spotting us.
entdeckt.
I guess it's the fucking California on my left that's gonna be the problem, right? Like, he's the one spotting me. Fucking hell, dude. These tiny-ass fucking maps with dumb-ass fucking people that don't play the fucking ships. That was almost death.
Ich brauche Aufklärung.
I need somebody on my fucking team to do something.
Stations
Like,
requesting
seriously.
fire on the designated target.
Look, I don't want to tell you guys how to do your job, but do you think any of you motherfuckers could actually spot something for reals? Like, please? Can somebody do something useful on this team? Like, I'm in a light cruiser, brother. I'm ready to fuck up everything. I've been the only one that's killed anything in this lobby. Do you think that you could give me a little bit of support? Ridiculous. We got a Colorado right here. He's done nothing. He's sailed around in circles at the back of the map, hoping that he never gets spotted. He hasn't shot anything. He hasn't done anything. He's just sat there the whole fucking time. There's our first fire of the game. Our destroyers just ran straight into their cap and died because, you know, that's what you do when you just do nothing. What is the delay? Why is there a delay? Okay, there's a permafire. Of course, he's gonna shoot me, right? Yep, he shoots at the Colorado. Okay. Now we've got an island to protect us for a little bit. this freaking turd to the ground. To put it into perspective, we've already got 3 fires, and we've shot less AP, or less HE, than we had the entire last match. A propulsion mod Colorado. I can't get the permafire though, right? Okay, there it is. Alright, well, we gotta let these guys fight it out. I've gotta try to get back, try to defend the cap. Like, god dang, brothers. Like, this is what I have to deal with. We've got as many fires as we had in the entire last match. We shot more AP this match than we shot in the last match. We got 100 hits. We are half the amount of shells out. We've got the same amount of fires. And most of the shells that we fired early on were AP. I don't know if this is worth shooting AP at. I don't know if we can do significant damage from the side here. I don't know if I can hit him from this range. These shells are real floaty. And I gotta watch, because Twiddle D over there isn't really doing his part. And we're gonna switch back to HE. Start burning this guy down.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff.
I don't know why this guy hasn't gotten rid of that fucking Colorado yet. I don't know why my teammates have done nothing for this entire match. What I do know is that we're in trouble if I can't manage to get a goddamn fire now when I need it most. Like, I think I can take on the cruisers, but I can't take on the battleships at close range. Because I don't have the hit points. I've already been citadeled by a tier 6 battleship for half my hit points. Look at that one shell track. Like, you can see it coming. Like, he aims too high. I dodge. Man gets all of his shells to miss, except the one that just heat seekers my ass.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Notice how my battleship manages to put himself in a position where he's as useless as possible again. Like, he's between the islands, he's not helping reset the caps or anything. My cruiser fucks off, goes all the way around the outside of the map. They're just going to capture the base. This is the problem with this fucking game, man. You don't have anybody on your team that can help you do anything. I literally have carried this lobby, and we're still going to lose. It isn't even close because my team is too stupid to be useful. This guy spent the entire game being as useless as possible. The guy behind me, the entire game, being as useless as possible. Like, I don't know how much more I gotta do to try to carry a fucking team. Look at this. Like, look how fucking pathetic this is. Colorado got second on the team, and we know how useful he was. He was useless. Like, it's a good ship. Like, we're doing our job. But if we don't have any help, it's fucking useless. Like, I can't tank the damage. I just can't. Like, I need somebody to at least spot for me so I can take advantage of my DPM. If I don't have that, I'm going to get fucked. I can't tank every battleship in the game to try to, like, clutch the game for everybody. That's the problem. I need somebody on my team capable of thinking and breathing at the same time that can actually go out and do their fucking job. Battleships that can't tank any hits for the entire match. They don't even try. They don't even try to use their guns for half the match. Like, that's crazy. It's not difficult. Put yourself in position to fucking use your guns. I don't understand what's so fucking difficult for these dumb fucks. Like, this is, again, like, this should be a fine match. But again, tiny-ass fucking map. So there's not really a whole lot I can do. I'm going to end up having to spot with my face if I'm not careful. Like, there is no cover here, really. Got a destroyer and 2 battleships on my left. I spawned with 2 battleships. And we got a cruiser battleship destroyer on the right. These guys are going to push forward, go into that gap, so I'm going to go left, try to help those guys out, and pray to God that we get some sort of spotting out of this destroyer. It's a T-61, like, it should be fully capable of handling its own, but in practice, we already know what this is going to be like. What are the battleships? Gneisno, Normandy, I mean, two ships that exist. Normandy's fantastic. Gneisno can be absolutely punishing at a small map like this, but again, it all depends on what you get for teammates. Okay, 2 battleships already spotted on the right flank. Shirat is over there on the left. Again, T-61 just murders Shirat, in theory. New Orleans is there. Nelson. Just trying to start some fires. And completely dark. He's gonna reverse. Again, our T-61 is right next to this, man. He goes for torpedoes, hits him with 1. You'd think he'd be using his guns. I mean, he is a fucking gunboat after all. Oh, there's the guns. But he instead goes for the torps. Now he's lost all of his health. Oh, brother. You can't make up this game. You just can't. At least he got rid of him. It's better than most destroyers do, but we're about to lose our spotting.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
that's permafire. Honestly, this New Orleans terrifies me.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
I would switch to AP if we get a better angle on this man. Or at least a little bit, if we were closer anyway. You can see how floaty these shells are. Trying to hit somebody who's actively dodging is a pain in the backside. Come on, game. Okay, we still got the 2 battleships on my left. I can't get another fire on this freaking Byron apparently. There it is. Okay, so there's another fire. Our Gneisno has lost all of his health somehow.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das
Oh, it's a
Ziel
Nelson.
konzentrieren.
I forgot about him. We're gonna set ourselves up to kite.
Attention, reporting a target position.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
If we can get rid of him, that'd be big. Game, please stop fucking up with the aiming. He stops.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Hopefully that's the end of him. Okay,
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Nelson's there as well. Still can't hit him. Fire on Caracciolo. New Orleans is dead. We've got all the caps.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Why does it keep looking away? Just look at the ship that I'm trying to shoot, please.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
haben ein
Nice double
gegnerisches
strike.
Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Wir haben 2 erwischt.
See, everything that the last match was, this is the opposite. We've had spotting the entire time. We've been able to keep these guns going for most of it. Despite the enemy just losing all their hit points, we've been able to take advantage of our positioning. Whereas in the last two matches, we didn't have that at all. We had nobody on our team even trying to play the game.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer.
See what I mean? They lose their hit points immediately. That's been the difference between the damage that I got in the last one versus this one. I had to take everybody's health in the last one. Whereas this one, my team has completely obliterated their hit points. And we've just done light cruiser finish off kills.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
And then the game's over. Dude, there's no in-between in this game. There's no games where you get people that actually try on both sides, I feel like. Like, it's either your team is completely worthless or the enemy team is completely worthless. You don't get that, let's have a good match, right? There is no good matches. It's just a bunch of people playing like absolute imbeciles most of the time. And I get that some of these are lower tiers, but, I mean, you guys have seen it so far. Like, you guys have actually seen it so far. We've played 3 matches. We've done our job in all 3 matches to the best of our ability. We got screwed on the first match by just bad RNG with fires. The second match, we did our job. We completely obliterated the enemy, but we never had a chance because the enemy just kept pushing in and my team just kept doing as little as possible. And then the third match was the complete opposite. It was our team completely obliterates their team, and there's just not a lot of damage to be had, right? And I know it's not all about damage, but this just goes to show, like, it doesn't matter what tier you're at. Like, people are playing the same way regardless. It doesn't matter what tier. Like, people just do not understand basic World of Warships legends, right? Okay, we've got a triple division that should just absolutely obliterate everything they're up against, in theory. In practice, we'll see how that plays out. But they've spawned both of our destroyers essentially next to each other. One of ours is in the middle. That's going to be the division. I spawn on the short side of the map, which means if I get spotted, I'm just going to get obliterated. They also have a carrier. It's the Ark Royal.
I need your support.
Not the scariest carrier to go up against with a cruiser. Well, I might as well put this up.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
They did buff planes, right? So supposedly my catapult fighter won't be completely useless this time.
Horizont gesichtet.
Haven't shot down a single plane. Despite my catapult fighter chasing the planes, he can't apparently... Oh, there's one. My North Carolina with 100 AA probably. Still hasn't done crap in terms of being able to repel him. Okay, I'm spotted, so somebody's out here on this edge.
Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
We shot down one whole plane with that fighter, by the way.
Fire on the enemy warship.
But somehow they managed to buff the fighters so that they actually work. I don't know. I don't believe it. Fighters in this game are useless. Dude, our destroyer should just murder the Sims. Like, he's a 3-bar Sims. Just kill him. You're in a T-61, for God's sakes. Okay, there's the Fuso. Again, I don't have spotting on my side of the map. This guy's gonna fuck around and get torped by this Sims, is what's gonna happen. Fuso puts the fire out. I still don't have spotting. Like, how do I end up with the triple div on my side and I still have 0 spotting? Like, good lord. North Carolina's not going into spot. He's gonna run away now. Their whole team is playing, like, keep away apparently, sitting at the back of the map running away. Still can't get any spotting. I'm spotted. 2 destroyers on the map. This guy's still sitting in the same fucking spot he was a minute ago. At least now he's capturing bases, I guess. Right?
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Of course he shoots me. Real bad at it. At least over here they're being a little bit more aggressive, so I should be able to get a little bit of fucking damage.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt.
Got a fire on Colorado.
Stations.
Their Cholo goes down.
Unser Team hat die Führung
Another
übernommen.
Raffle Stomp.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Come on, Moonchin. Give me some fires, goddang it. Of course, after he loses all of his hit points, then I get the fire.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Look at how much damage they just lose immediately. Like, because none of them actually know what the hell they're doing. And it isn't that they're tier 5s. Like, this is what happens at Legendary and tier 7 as well. They all just sail around completely clueless, broadside as hell, and then they wonder how they end up dead. They don't do anything for the entire match to help their team, and then the next thing they know, they find themselves 1 versus everybody, and they just sail broadside and die. You can't make it up. It's too stupid.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
All that's left is the cruiser and the carrier. Like, this is 4 matches of this. Like, we haven't had one decent match yet. Every match has just been a blowout. Like, I haven't had a chance to show off the DPM of this not even one time. I mean, he's just gonna die because he ain't moved. Dude spends the entire game broadside or back in the back of the map doing nothing. And game's over on points, and we don't Citadel him. Oh, what a waste. Again, I just want a match to where it's actually competitive. I want a match that's actually interesting. So far, we've had just the dumbest matches possible. Like, can we get one game that's not just completely miserable? Like, we've seen it all. Okay. Top tier again. 3 destroyers. Bunch of cruisers. I'm going to try to be aggressive in this one and see if it pays off. There's only 2 battleships in this entire lobby, a Bayern and a Nelson, so it's not the scariest freaking things in the world to go up against.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
What are the odds that the battleship would spawn next to me, right? Surely the battleship will spawn on the middle and left side of the map, right? Surely. I've got an Asashio here. So a torpedo-centric destroyer that's not particularly good in a gunfight. Okay, 1 battleship spotted.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
We're gonna load up some AP.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt. Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt. Gegnerische Schlachtschiff gesichtet. Gegnerische Kreuzer entdeckt.
Runs, and of course Nelson is here. Alright, well, there should be some fire damage potentially.
Gegnerische Zerstörer gesichtet.
Molotov's down. Get the guns to rotate to the right. I gotta be careful here. Those guys are coming through the middle. Never mind. I was thinking about rushing this guy. Now I'm kind of in a pickle here. Thanks for the smoke screen.
Torpedos direkt voraus.
Stations.
It looks like he's going to eat some torps here, but just in case.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Okay,
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken.
and he goes. They did lose their Getty as well, so we don't have to worry about him. We're going to push in, try to catch this guy off guard if we can. I think I'm going to load up AP in case we get close enough that we can slaughter the man. Basically, I want to close to as close as I can. Hopefully he gets behind the island, but I think our battleship on the left is going to be able to shoot him. I want to close to within as close as I can to catch this man off guard. He's going to come out from behind his island, and we're going to catch him as he turns away to get to the edge. And somebody had to shoot at him. Come on, give me a broadside. Okay, SAP. There. But going broadside is your death. Well, it would be if the game would let me kill you.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt.
Look how far we have to lead these floaty shells, man. This is a Byron, and it's making it feel like I'm leading a goddamn destroyer. But again, it's another Raffle Stomp, unfortunately.
On that target.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
I need intelligence data.
Yeah, the guy at the back of the map in the destroyer needs intelligence data. That checks out. Okay, we are officially detected. So he's within 10.8. And now we play Search and Destroy against a ship that's not going to get spotted unless our destroyer goes out and spots him. Or he just plays like an absolute goober, I guess. Always an option.
Stations. Concentrate on target.
So that was 6 kilometers away. What is our fucking sonar? 5-4. Come on, Asashio, god dang.
了解だ。
I don't know what the Asashio slowed down for. Like, this guy should be ahead of me.
Unser
Damage
Sieg
him.
ist in Sicht.
If I can see him! I can't fucking keep him spotted, because as soon as I try to get all my guns on him, he just gets away. I feel like I'm faster than him. Somehow. But our Asashio still is nowhere to be found. God dang, man. Either this is the slowest goddamn Asashio you've ever seen, or I'm just fast as hell. I don't know which. But this Asashio should have passed me by now to be able to spot for us, and we can get rid of this little turd. But he's piddle farting around. We got 3 DDs in this lobby,
Minuten.
and we can't spot the last guy because they refuse to go spot. Oh look, the destroyer. Can our destroyer get the zone kill? That's embarrassing. Oh, brother. What was that, an hour's worth of content for you guys? Hopefully you guys enjoy. I mean, I think we've showcased that the ship is fine. But it all depends on whether or not your team is in a... Like, if you get into a match that's more of a stalemate, that's where these DPM cruisers come into their own. This was more of an aggressive match where there was really nothing to fear. Like, what the most feared thing that we had to go up against was a SAP Italian cruiser. But, I mean, we made short work of everything in the lobby. Almost, what, 2,700 base XP, 4 kills. I think it's a solid game. I would have liked to have showcased even more of this ship without having to play for an hour. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys like these longer format spin the wheel episodes where I just play until I get a game that I'm happy with? Let me know. If you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.